Hi, welcome to Unscripted. It's a beautiful Monday evening. I'm taking a walk with two of my doggies, Sammy and Katie. And I was thinking about what to talk about today, what to share with you. So as many of you know, my most uncompromising teachers are my horses. And I learn so much from them. I learn about leadership and life and mothering and caregiving, leading and befriending, partnering through my horses. 56 million year old system that has been around a really long time and, basically figured things out. And I was thinking about exploitation and how much our models of business and even relationship can be kind of we exploitive, and without even necessarily realizing it, because we're so much a part of a power over culture and paradigm that it's hard to see just like really obvious things. Anyway, so I've been exploring with this idea about exploitation and extraction with my horses and see what I can learn about myself in this exploration and about life and not only my horsemanship, of course, but about how I lead, how I live, how I run my business. And so I've been kind of spending time with my herd and my horses individually and collectively, and exploring what's it like to be with them and not extract a single thing from them. Not a pet, that very often is for me, not a gesture, really be honest with my energy, to not take. And what's that like, to not take? And not expect anything, and not even expect anything in return from, not taking. And it's I'm in the middle of it right now. I'm in the middle of this exploration right now, and I'm kind of learning new things, and I don't really have any particular insights yet, except to say that it creates a lot of space. And that space leaves room for kind of, not just vulnerability, but awkwardness of well, what are we doing? What are we doing here? What are we not doing here? What's meant to happen? What doesn't have to happen? So it creates a lot of space, which creates a lot of vulnerability, but also creates a lot of openness. And in that openness and emptiness, kind of sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes some magical things open up that are subtle, right? It's not like, oh, I've had this amazing breakthrough with the horses, but just like, oh, oh, they notice that I'm listening right now. They notice that I'm not expecting anything right now. That's really interesting. And as many of you know, I teach a lot about self-agency and setting boundaries and articulating one's needs and making room for oneself inside relationship. And this is just another aspect of, it's like two wings of a bird. There's kind of coming in with expressed desires and needs and expectations and boundaries, all very, very important. And then there's this other wing of the bird, which is releasing all expectation and all taking and all extracting, and keeping an eye out for any kind of hidden exploitation of the other. And I think between those two polarities, a lot of freedom can happen. Yeah, so I invite you to explore these kind of two wings of a bird, the kind of really clear, articulated, differentiated showing up as the other in a relationship with your, fully fleshed out needs and desires and wants and expectations. That's not a four-letter word at all. And then the other side of just absolute freedom to the other, of not needing to fulfill anything for us, that they are free, and we enter into a space with the other with an intention not to take, not to exploit, not to extract. Yeah, interesting stuff. So, in the comments below, you can share what you notice, and I'm going to keep exploring this piece as well. But what does a business look like if it's not exploiting or extracting? What does a family look like? What does a relationship look like? And equally, what does it look like when very clear expectations are articulated, very clear requests and desires are articulated? Yeah. Thanks for joining me.